Good morning, Grateful Gang. How are you guys doing? I am well. It is Sunday, May 25th at 9:30 pretty much. And I'm getting ready to go out and go look at Lowe's at more appliances. Because if you don't like appliances at this point, this is probably not the vlog for you. But this is where we're at right now in my personal life. And that's what I'm doing. So I did go down the rabbit hole looking into different what fridges and things were best. And unfortunately, I showed y'all yesterday the Samsung and LG, but a lot of people were like, a lot of technicians. So I ended up looking at technicians because they're the ones who got to fix our stuff, so they would know. And I was listening to this guy who has been in business for over 30 years and a couple other people. And so a lot of them were just like, stay away from Samsung. So the Samsung one is off the list. And a few of them were like, LGs are pretty good, but their compressors can break. Now they have like a 300 series compressor that is definitely stay away from. But if you're going to buy LG, check they have that 600 series compressor. That might work. They said they've been having better luck with people not having a problem. Also, there was a lot of talk about ice makers. Like, they know that everybody loves an ice maker, which honestly I could take it or leave it. I'm good with putting my water in an ice tray and making it that way. But they were like, ice makers is not if they'll die, it's when they'll die. But they were like, if you're not big on ice makers, then you keep your fridge until it does. Usually an ice maker is not a defining factor whether or not your fridge doesn't work. Your ice maker will just stop working. But a lot of people were like, if you're going to get one, try to get one that makes ice in the inside or it's in its own compartment if it's on the door. And there was a lot of explanation on that, but I'm not going to go into that because I'm not a technician. So this time when I go into Lowe's, I think I'm going to look in more towards the Frigidairs, the GEs, and the Whirlpools. Bosch is a good one, but it's also quite expensive. And I'm going to, I could still look at LGs, but I'm going to avoid the Samsung just because of these people's input. And honestly, if I find one without an ice maker, I'm not going to worry about it. Now, my ideal fridge, I would love like a French door fridge with a bottom freezer. I'm not a fan of the bottom freezer, but because I'm in the bottom freezer way less than I am in the fridge, I would prefer that. But I have like a garage style top door freezer right now and top freezer, but that's not cool because every time you go in the fridge you got to be leaning. And somebody also made a good point that when you go and you open the fridge you tend to lean on the door as you go down to look, and that kind of off balances your fridge door at some point. This and messes with the seal, all the things. Ideal would be a French door, but they are really expensive. So in between what I have now, which is a top load, and the French door, is the side by side, which was the two that I saw that were more in my price bracket. And so I'm going to be looking for a side by side, but if I see a good deal on a French door that is not that is not a Samsung, then I will definitely look into it. I'm going into Lowe's with a different perspective. I just wanted y'all to know that. And I still am open to the LG fridge that I saw over at Home Depot once I found out what the compressor is. And also to check on warranties was another big thing. They said like, how long is the compressor warranty? How long is the parts and labor warranty and things like that. So yeah, I'm going in with fresh pair of eyes and a little bit more knowing what I want. I honestly don't need fancy. I don't feel like this is my favorite home, but I am not God, so I don't know. But if this is my favorite home, I would be okay with just a double door anyway. It's fine. And no ice maker. I'm fine with that too. I like making my own ice. I have a cute little circle ice maker trays. I'm good. However, and I don't be drinking tap water anyway. Y'all already know all the things. So another thing is that my fridge only comes out about 30 inches from the wall, so the depth of it, and everything I see has been like 33.4 or 33.75. So this fridge is going to come out so much farther than my current fridge. And y'all already know I got this small little U-shaped fridge, but every one of them is like that. So that's going to be something to deal with. But it is what it is. Like, I need a fridge. It's been screaming all morning. I'm like, come on, hang in there. So yeah, that's just where I'm at. It hasn't died yet, and I'm grateful for that. Just want to give you guys my update. Let's head out the door. I might have some clothes in the back of my car for Goodwill that's been sitting there for way too long, so I might just drop that off first as well. Talk to you guys later. I wanted to show y'all what the fridge looks like now. So my fridge already is not counter height, so it comes out farther than the counter anyway. Why am I doing it? It comes out way farther than my counter, right? My counter depth is like 25. The fridge is 30 something. But so now it's gonna come out to like there. That seems excessive. And my fridge is like this little U-shaped situation, so I feel like it already comes out so far, so it's gonna keep on coming out some more. But I don't feel like I have, because that's how most of them, I looked at all of their depths and they were all that deep. So yeah, it is what it is. Let me show you what I'm wearing today. It's basically just a basic black and the same brown sandals, and then my Walmart sneakers that I'm bringing with some socks tucked in because it looks like it might rain outside and I don't like wet feet. But brown sandals, and this is a very old, it's got pockets, and of course my shorts. Lord & Taylor dress that I got a while ago. Great quality. Love this dress. It's actually just the Lord & Taylor brand. I love the pockets. It washes very well. And I've been rocking this for a while. It's comfortable, it's soft, and it hasn't done all that weird pilling stuff that you think it would after years. But I love this dress. It's one of my favorites. I've been the dress queen this week. Like, I've been wearing dresses all week. I think the only day I didn't wear a dress was maybe Friday. All right. Are they not open? Sunday 10. Ciao. Now I can leave it out here, but I don't want to do that. I mean, I guess I could do that. I mean, I don't really care. There's other bags out here, so I'm just gonna leave these outside the door. Cause I don't want to come back over here. For what? I need to bring my car to the car wash. It's dirty, but it's just gonna rain. To the, here we go, to the Lowe's. Let me take y'all down because I kind of need to see. Seeing is a thing I need to do. What kind of, yo, some people can't drive, you know? Do it with these people who cannot drive here. We're in a parking lot, fam. Act right. Sheesh. You know, you look on them car and just broke up so. And you wonder why. These are cute for $2. Y'all know I like my clear, but they come with a lid. Okay. We have entered Applianceville. Okay. Are these the only two? These seem more expensive. Hiding. Okay, sorry. I don't see no self-clean. I don't want white. This looks like the same thing. Who is this? Oh, this is Whirlpool. Okay, good brand. How I wish I had a gas stove sometimes. But there. This one's GE. This one looks nice. I really don't know what I would need a warming zone for. But it does have air fry, air bake, self-clean. That's what I'm looking for. I'm not trying to clean nothing. This one is nice. $6.99. We'll see about that. This one is definitely an induction top. I don't see. Yes, I do. I think it's $6.99, and then the microwave is a Samsung. Cause yeah. Now they didn't say anything about the stoves. They have mostly gas stoves in here. Oh, how I wish my kitchen really, I've never been a fan of that too much, but like, actually, no, this is very pretty. Oh, the space of the counter. This is so nice. Okay, this is a Bosch. Now this is supposedly a really good brand. This is very nice. Look at all these compartments. It's a little shaky. Bosch, but the stainless steel on the inside is very nice. Are these glass? Yes. Glass shelves. Oh, the light is beautiful. Roller, it looks like. Oh, I'm good. This is so pretty. Oh my god. Is this wood? Listen, I don't even want to know what the price is. Don't even bust my bubble and tell me. Cause oh my god. It's so beautiful. Okay. And it has an app. I want a big sink like that. And I want this. I don't want no divide. Is that a dead bug? Okay. Yucky. Yeah. No. Anyway, the sink is beautiful. And this is so nice. Oh, love the countertops. All right, let's go find something we can afford right now. Ooh, always like this as well. This is my kitchen. Are these soft clothes? Oh, look at it. These are nice. Are these soft clothes? Oh, look at it. But I always liked like this kind of frosted. That's always so pretty, like a few of them. But anyway, we'll find things that we can afford in the store. I see. I love the way this store is set up. It's like Home Depot, I'm sorry, but they have like really nice setup so you can get an idea of what you want. You guys, I'm gonna focus and look. I know y'all probably don't care, like to be looking at every single stove and fridge. So I'm just gonna look and then I'll come back when I find ones that I love. Yeah, so I'm in this fridge section. The nice lady, Krista, was helping me. These are our current choices. 9, there's this Whirlpool. Y'all know I'm a little stigmatized because of these handles. I don't want no handles falling off, but it looks nice. I'm not not a fan of this either. I'm being a little bougie, but the ice maker is in there and encased, which is a good thing. And the quality, build quality, just seems very plasticky and blah for $10.49, but it is a Whirlpool. Then in my budget, there's also this one, which is $10.99, and it's a GE, and it does have all that. And again with the handles, that's okay. I think this plastic looks a little bit better, but still plastic. I do like this humidity control drawer, and the filter looks to be up here, so easy to change. I think this is the ice maker situation here. Again with these plastic shelves, not a fan. Then there is this, which I didn't really hear too much about Hisense, but I really like this, although it's not a double door. Look at it, y'all. It's like, it's giving wide and across. The quality seems really good. They're glass, and I like it. And what I have on the sides, but it almost feels like just staying with what I got almost. And then there's the freezer down here. Of course, there's no ice maker or anything, which for me is not an issue, and $700 is a great price. This handle, I don't know, seems very sturdy. But then there's this option over here, which again is a Hisense, which is $10.99, y'all, which is not bad. And this does come with ice, freezer, fridge, light, all that stuff. And I love the build of it because there's no real handles to worry about. And I love the look of this one. I don't know about this being open with the ice maker over here, but like I said, I'm not an ice maker girl. Um, and I like how wide these seem. I think maybe because the light turns on in here. I really like it. And then we've got some rolling drawers and another one down here. Something going on with this. I don't know. These are glass. And I like this look over here as well. And I like the black trays. It says that they're flexible and adjustable, but I don't know how because I couldn't take it out to save my life. They're really in there, which I think is a good thing. Oh, okay, I see there's another notch there, but that's only like one. And then they have these over here and the ice maker over here. I'm really leaning toward this Hisense, which annoys me because it's not one that I looked into. And then also they have 2-year parts and label full warranty. So I like that. And then this last one is a Frigidaire, which is another great brand. It's $9.99. Again, not loving the handles, but it does have the compact, it seems older, compact over here, and the filter up there, easy to take out. Nice glass over here, pretty wide and deep. And then this, y'all know I'm not a fan of those, but it's pretty good. So honestly, I'm leaning towards their Hisense. Yeah. Guys, I think I'm gonna go out the box and get the Hisense. I think I'm gonna do it because now I found a double door, like, which I didn't think I could get. It doesn't have like the regular handles. Okay, it's got lights, so y'all gonna get that blinky thing. I apologize. Oh my gosh, look at it, guys. Like, filtered ice water comes out of here, so I only have to worry about the ice machine on the front because I don't necessarily want that. Flexible storage, snacks, you can see, craftsmanship, purpose, 2-year warranty, Energy Star rated. So I wonder if I can put this in my taxes as like an Energy Star rated item that I purchased for my home for tax season. Always think about everything. Oh wow, internal water dispenser, humidity control, veggie crisper drawer, fruit drawer. And I like that it has this. Oh my god, I don't even know how to use this. A deli drawer for cheeses and meats. And then I don't really like bottom freezers, but I can make this work. So it does still have an ice maker. Then I can put some stuff, and then I'll just have to find some organization to make a bottom drawer work. But it has these. It doesn't look like there's one adjustable thing there, I think, but these feel pretty quality and thick. Now the door installation is not as thick as some of the other ones I've seen, so that's a little concerning. But it's the official kitchen suite for the NBA. Who cares? The NBA can replace their stuff all the time. But I think it's $9.99 today, which is amazing. Yeah, I might have to get this. Y'all, Krista was so nice. I have a printout of the things that I possibly want. A stove that we found online for under $600, and then the fridge, the Hisense one with the double door fridge door. And then another lady said she is going to, she had one and she was actually in here looking for a filter. She's had hers for 3 years. Where's the bathroom? Oh yeah, she's had hers for 3 years. For 3 years, and she likes it. So she was in here looking for a filter. I think I said that already. I was trying to find a bathroom. But I'm headed to the Lowe's outlet next, and then the outlet place I saw somewhere else on the road. I just have to Google it. This is fun. Y'all, I'm so tired of these stores. I'm in Best Buy because I was going to come back to Home Depot and see if they had, like, I wanted to look at the Frigidaire because I'm leaning towards that, the double doors. As much as I want the French door, that freezer looks hard to do. So let's see what they got in here. That's so cool. I've never seen anything like this. I actually need to look for a new lock. $4.99 for what? I heard Yale is good. But I think my thing works a quick set, so I probably have to go that route. It's not bad though. Under $200. We like it. That's so cool. Oh, look, you can size. I love this for me. Hey y'all, I started packing everything away. I was in that line forever because something was happening with the guy in front of me. It's a discount cart, I don't know. But needless to say, we made it. We're exactly where we need to be whenever we're there. So let's keep it moving. Let me show you some things I bought at the store. I did buy myself some Shirley Biscuit coconut. I was hungry. Hadn't eaten all day. And since I ate so late yesterday, I really only got like a 14, almost 15-hour fast. I picked up some ginger just because I want some fresh ginger. And that was $1.18. And I picked up some fresh thyme because I want some fresh thyme, $1.49. And then I picked up some Walker's Wood Browning because the last time I seasoned up chicken, we had run out pretty much. And then I got some jerk chicken marinade to go with the jerk seasoning, just because I'm gonna try a little different this time for the jerk chicken. I picked myself up a mango, also got an avocado, 2 plantains, 1 green banana, because I already started putting these away and forgot about y'all for real. I got a cabbage and I got some carrots because we're gonna try the jerk chicken again. This time I actually want to have it with cabbage, carrots, and plantain, so I got them. Is that all I bought? Hold on. And I also got a sleeve of garlic. But that was $21.90. So not too bad. And I already took the chicken out the fridge. Kind of defrost a little bit right there. I might put it in the sink now because I would think I want to put some jerk seasoning on it this evening. But we'll see. Alright guys, so it can stay overnight. That's it. Just wanted to check in. I think Jay is here, so hopefully I can take him to go look at fridges and stuff with me this next go around. I think I want a side-by-side, although that's not what I wanted to begin with. But the bottom freezer, like I'm like, I have stuff in my freezer. I need a freezer that's gonna hold all this. And I'm thinking a side-by-side maybe, although it's skinny, maybe the better option. After going back to Lowe's, a lot happened and I was really annoyed. So Jay actually drove us to this pizza spot, and this pizza was really delicious. I don't know if I would call it New York style, but it was yummy. Really? Original receipt, $20 receipt, a receipt I found in the daggone dispenser, which I was definitely gonna be taking. So these all need to go in gas. Today is the 26th. Happy Memorial Day, beautiful people. Yeah. Gas, so mean. $18. Oh, what should be like? That's right. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. Yeah, that's right. 81, 82. We got a lot of money left in gas, and I'm not sure I'm going to need to fill back up. Wow, I love this for me. 20, 50, 60, 70, wait, 20, 40. Let me see something. 20, 40, 60, 70, 81, too. Okay, $82. 100 minus 18 probably is $82. That sounds right. Yeah, because 100 minus 20 would have been 80. Yeah. Hello, Grateful Gang. It is actually, I don't know why I stay leaving that daggone microphone in the car. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm going to try to do better next vlog. I am here because it's 3 o'clock in the evening. 3:16 to be exact. And I'm just talking to you now. And I don't know when the last time I actually spoke to you yesterday was. Because yesterday after I went to Lowe's. I went to Lowe's by myself. Then went to this Appliance Depot by myself. And that was a bust. And after a while, I just stopped showing y'all. And I went to Best Buy by myself. And then Jay came back out with me and went to Lowe's because I thought I found what I wanted. And I wanted a second opinion. I'd been texting my sister, but I wanted someone else to actually see it. And he agreed and all that, but y'all, I got so frustrated because, and then I went back to Home Depot so we could check together, like if there was nothing else I was missing, and and then we went back to Lowe's. So I had decided on like the Hyacinth, even though it was like a no-name brand, but it didn't have the water in the door. And then I ended up wanting the double. I also decided that I didn't want the French door, that I wanted the side by side, because I don't know. I know a lot of people are very into double French door, but I don't think there's enough space in the freezer. I feel like I already can't find anything in my freezer now. I think it would just be much harder with a freezer down bottom. Anyway, so then that is kind of where I was at, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get this Hisense. It was $10.98 on sale. It was actually more than the double door, because double door was $9.99, and then I was like, well, I have $1,500 saved, or was given $1,500 by Lisa. Shout out to my girl Lisa. But I was like, maybe I could squeeze in a stove. You guys, by the time they were done, the bill was like $2,100. After, like, they don't give you a plug with the stove, so they give you, there's no installation fee, but there's an installation of the plug, and there's also an installation of the water line, which also is a charge. And then they don't have their own delivery company, so they use a third-party delivery company. So there was then another $30 delivery fee, plus there was tax. You guys, I saw the $2,100, and I was like, that's over budget. And so I thought to myself, okay, fine, Sarah, we need the fridge and the stove eventually. Out of all the 4 appliances, those are the ones I need new ones of. I will just take the loss. So then let's say the bill was $2,100, roughly. I got my calculator out. And let's say I subtract my $1,500. That's a $600 bill. Now, she was like, you could get it and put it on the Lowe's credit card. But my thought process was like, all right, give me the total, and then I will pay the most of it on like my Quicksilver card, because I got like a 3% back on Home Depot and Lowe's, or 4% for Lowe's on that card. And I wanted my points back. And then whatever was left over, I'd put on the Lowe's credit card, which I applied for. And then I just take the 600 and divide it by 18, because she said they had an 18-month introductory, and that's $33. Look at all them threes. Yikes. So $33.33. And I was like, that's a monthly fee I could probably swing. But then in my head, I'm thinking like, can you, Tara? Because you're literally trying to pay off the dental bill right now. And I started to feel overwhelmed. And on top of that, me and my 801 credit score, y'all, got denied for the proof 801. We've talked about this. Got denied, even if that's a Vantage score, it can't be nothing but in the sevens. Got denied for a Synchrony bank card. And I feel like Synchrony always does this to me. Even with the Care Credit, they were Synchrony, but it went through, and they wanted me to call to verify who I was, blah, blah, blah. But then I remembered, I think I put my Experian and Transfusion on freeze. So they probably like tried to put it through, and then it froze, because it was like, we'll call you, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, then she was like, well, they're not going to get back to us because they're going to say it's between you two, and then they're not going to get back for 2 to 3 business days. And then what do you want to do? So then I was like, well, let's just see what the fridge was by itself. So the fridge by itself, after fridge, taxes, and all the jazz, was about $1,200, right? That was in the budget. But then I don't know, like in my head, I was like, Lisa gave me this money, and at the time she gave me this money, we thought I was going to be able to get all 4 appliances. Now you're trying to tell me I'm using the majority of the money for 1 appliance, and I know I'm being ridiculous, because that probably is a really good deal for 2 appliances or 1 appliance, but I just wasn't having the vibes, y'all. I was so down. First, because I got a hard inquiry on my credit for a card that did not go through for freaking Lowe's. Like, I'm like, really? And so, I was ticked off. And then I was mad. Also, after thinking about it, I was mad because I was like, I'm so tired of wanting things and I cannot afford them. As much as I'm trying to fight this lack mindset, I think like things are just purposely getting in my way to think like, it was a lot. And I think that Jay saw that. So he took the keys and he drove us to get pizza. And then he was like, God just didn't want you to have that. He was like, it's fine. It wasn't meant for you. You're going to keep looking and you're going to find a better deal. And so I talked it out just like I'm talking it out with y'all to him. And he was like, it's fine. We're going to eat our pizza and we're going to be fine. And then we ate our pizza and that was fine. So that's what happened yesterday. The pizza was actually pretty good. It was like Johnny's New York to Atlanta style pizza, something like that. And I was like, it was pretty decent. It was pretty decent. Like, I don't know if it's full on New York pizza, but the bottom crust was decent. And I got like a meat one, and he got like a Johnny special one. It was good. I would go back. It was a little salty in some instances, though. Either way, let's talk about today. So today got up. I went to Zumba, y'all. I went to Brand Smart, but I've become so, like, I know what I want now. Like, I want a double door. I want not this kind of ice maker. I kind of just know what I want now. So I was really going in there to see if they had any scratch and dent options. And I did see a few, but they were a little too scratched and dented. And then some of the prices, I'm like, this is not like a deal. Like, I could buy a brand new other one for the same price. Because by now I've gone to millions of stores and I know. So I was done with that. And I came home, sat in the car for a little bit, per usual, like anybody's waiting in here for me. And I seasoned up some chicken. I'll show you that in a minute. I'm going to try the jerk chicken again. It was good the first time, but I switched up a little things. And I put fresh ginger in it. And fresh thyme in it this time. When I had my shower and read my Bible, I don't know if I said that, and I think I'm going to Ulta, because Ulta, I need to go because it's 3 o'clock. I think they close at 8. I'm tired, y'all. I really just want to sit and do nothing because it's like the last day of the holiday, and I feel like I've been ripping and running all holiday, and I just want to sit down, to be honest. But I do want to go to Ulta because my moisturizer is finished. I did think this moisturizer, the bigger size, lasted me 2 months, where the smaller size I think lasts 1 month. But right now in our budget over here, Beauty only has, why is it showing like this? I don't know when Home Depot, when Capital One started making the little things a little smaller, but Beauty has $75 in it. I don't even know if y'all can see it. $75.50 in Beauty right now. And basically, I've already spent, I think, 20 something dollars, almost 30 of that, when we went and bought the stuff for my hair, like the shampoo, conditioner, all that stuff, gel. So if we had $75, let's call it $30. I only have $45, and the moisturizer itself is $45, and I need moisturizer, a new mascara, and new lip gloss. Look, the lip gloss is done, y'all. It's finished. It's gone. It's empty. No more. So yeah, even though I like that one, which is the one I have on now, I like it. It goes really quickly, and I'm not buying the NYX again because that one literally broke and just died. And you know what? I might just get Panera. I did heat up my slice of pizza that I had left. I ate that before I got in the shower. It was still delicious. Heated up in the air fryer. And then when I was in the shower, I heard the doorbell signal so that somebody was there. So I got an Amazon package. I have a gift card that a coworker gave me for $25 that I hadn't used. And so I wanted to try these because now I like the nails, y'all. So my thought process, I like the nails. I do like looking down and my hand looks presentable and pretty, and it does make me smile when I see them. And I've gotten so many compliments, like, "Oh, your nails are so pretty." And it's so funny because I don't have no design on them. They're not extra long. People just think they're nice, and I think they're nice too. And the lady was nice enough to redo the ones that came off. So yeah, I like them, and hopefully they last another 2 weeks. And what I'm trying to do, what I got was some nitrite gloves, and these gloves are basically to try and help them last a little longer, because I don't know if I told y'all about the way the Holy Spirit was like, you need to clean up your own fridge. You need to organize your current fridge. You out here looking for this fridge. And so I was like, before I can do that, I need to get some gloves because I don't want to keep putting water and products. These nitrite gloves from Amazon, they came pretty decently rated, and so I'm gonna give them a try. I got large, y'all. I don't know what size I would be, but I figured I better get a large because I've got pretty decent sized hands, long fingers, and I didn't want to get an extra large because I don't want them on my hand and then they be, I think I was supposed to open it at the top, but that was too hard. So I've opened the side, and now they're not pulling right. I don't want them to fall off. You know, as I'm trying to wash, if I get an extra large, I'm trying to wash, and they start coming off, and all the water slipping in there anyway. That's silly. Okay, yeah, these will be fine. So these are how they fit. And a lot of people were talking about how some of the other ones were breaking as they try to put them on. These did not break, and they fit well. Like, I feel comfortable. I mean, I guess I could have had extra large, but I like the snugness. I don't want all the chemicals and things and all that going underneath there. So I think I've caught you up on everything that you need to know at this point. I did go, when I went to Best Buy, I also asked them, forgot this, about my Samsung watch, because this watch that I have, I don't know if I love it. Ooh, we had 9,639 steps. But I don't know if I love it, but it's starting to wear down. I've bought it from Amazon, and it's just an Amazon brand. Look at it. It's starting to wear down. Even on the little edgy parts over here, like the metal is coming off, baby, but it's still working. But I was like, I really don't want to have to buy another smartwatch. At least it's for a different reason, you know? I might have to just paint it with like some brush. What's that called? The one you just rub and buff. And it's gonna be gold. But I remember that I had my Samsung watch that just stopped working at one point. So I asked the Best Buy guy in the Geek Squad if he was able to change the battery, but he said they know. Let me talk to y'all. He said they no longer change batteries for Samsungs. I've been talking for 13 minutes. God, I've been having so much to tell y'all. But I do still have my charger and everything for it. So he said to try Batteries Plus or try You Break, We Fix stores. And so I'm going to probably Google and see if they have any on the way. And if they do, maybe I will go and have them try and change the batteries. Maybe not today, but I wanted to take it out of the drawer that it was in so nicely and put it in my face. So it's something I remember because it's holiday. I don't think those places are open. Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, let me show you the chicken. Even though y'all have seen chicken before, I used pretty much this. I talked about this already. We don't need to talk about that again. For real? Everything's up at the top here. So here's the chicken. Yeah, I put the slits and everything. It smells amazing. I should be called the lazy vlogger because I should have probably propped y'all up, set the thing over top of it, made it look pretty. One day, y'all gonna get a beautiful aesthetic vlog from me. Today is not that day. Anyway, now that I've talked your ear off, but these are all things you needed to catch up on, I feel. I'm going to go because if I don't go, I'm going to sleep. And I really want to come back and sit down because I'm not going to make that jerk chicken today. I want it to marinate overnight this time. And I kind of want to put it on the grill. So I don't even want to get on the grill. I have been spoiled. Jay usually puts everything on the grill. I need to put it on the grill. But yeah, I want to come home and sit. But I'm glad I have the gloves because I really should come home, clean out the fridge. But I don't want to do that. So, outfit of the day, one of my favorite green Old Navy shirts that I got around my birthday. Black, you know, my little hand-me-down black shirt, pants, and my Walmart sneakers. Y'all, I literally wear a lot of stuff over and over again because what? Wear what you got in your closet, okay? Y'all know the clothes I'm supposed to be listing for Poshmark and Macari. I'm so great. I'm so great. Ew, this is wet. This is, oh, I don't want this. We're at Ulta. We're at Ulta, y'all. Y'all see it in the background? Y'all a different type of shop, but that didn't work out too well. There it is. City over here is closed. That's so sad. I was never a Party City girl, but it is sad.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. You're holding doors. Thank you. Oh, look who it is. Look who it is. It's my friend.
There you go.
I'm back. I need more. Let's hope they have some.
Okay.
Moisturizer. I got the really big one last time. I'm going with the mediums. Yeah, I'm destroying the thing. Hold on. What I say? Yay! It's always in here. Always in here. Should I get my spatula? Yeah, because I dropped the other one. Stop using it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
She has me over here. She has me over here in the expensive MAC section. We're on a budget, ma'am. You just tell me the good L'Oreal kind.
Oh, well, you want a really good mascara for $5?
Yes,
okay,
that kind.
Yeah, we got it.
Come on, let's go. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, this area is sweet. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
This is really good mascara.
Oh, you know what? This one, I've had this one. It was good.
Yes.
Have you tried any of the other ones?
Yes.
You have a preference?
Not really. It depends on whether
What you're trying to do?
Yeah, volume or
Lengthening. Okay, let me see. Never tried
Instant
these.
volume
Lash like a
blend.
boss. So does the waterproof offer?
They're still made by.
But I don't think this one is waterproof.
No, the Essence with the blue is waterproof.
So this is waterproof.
Yes, anything usually that's blue is waterproof.
Okay. So is this Essence?
These are extreme.
Is this then? Would this be? Ooh, dramatic false look effect.
Ooh.
I mean, it's and it's waterproof. You're right. One's with blue. So let's try this one.
Okay.
Thank you. Let me show you how it broke too. It broke like you had it, and then it was like this, right in the split right here.
Oh no,
and it just split down.
You bring that back.
And I was like, oh my god, it's brand new lip gloss.
Exactly.
So I was not happy. But there was this one I think I saw over here, but I didn't know. I really like it. Okay. Well, but you tell me yours. Elf. We do like Elf. Elf lip lacquer. $3.
$3. Why not?
We like $3. We do like $3. Hurricane Camille came through and wrecked it, and
There
so bye. We'll see you next time. So I'll show you guys in the car when the music is not pumping. I need to do better with this microphone. Y'all probably would have heard us better without it. With it.
And did you find everything all right today?
I did. Thank you.
And then it's gonna be $59.39.
Okay. Thank you.
On the pin pad, it's just gonna let you know about our in-store card. You can save 20% and you get some free gifts as well.
You know I have a card. Oh, I better be. Let's head into Lowe. See what they got. It stinks. Somebody just smoked. It smells bad. Oh. Ooh, reminds me of that bum cream that everybody uses, but I'm sure it's not it because that's $5. See what it smells like. Carnival Spirits. Someone put their finger in it. Still can't smell it even though they did that. I always end up in the back of the store and buy all the house stuff. Like I need more house stuff. These are cute though. These are nice. No. There's not much going on over here. Well, here's the weight section. I already have 3s and 5s. I need 8s. So Lisa says she got some from here that feels like 8s. Why are they $5.95 and not $5? $5.95 is not a bad price. I think I'm gonna grab 2 of these and take it out of either fun or treat myself. No, I was gonna go to TJ Maxx and Kirkland's and look. There's a TJ Maxx right there. But I just spent money in Five Below, and I don't need to go nowhere else because y'all know where I'm going to eat when I'm in the Hotel Plaza. Where am I going to eat? Where am I going to eat? So I'm headed over there, and whatever money I was going to spend over there unfoolishly that I don't need, I will buy myself a cookie. If they have a cookie. And that lemonade, which is good, because that's basically gonna be my dinner. I had my pizza, my leftover pizza, but I haven't eaten anything since then. So I'm just gonna eat that as dinner. And once I'm done eating that, then we're done. If you guess Panera, you are at the one and only Panera Bread. They like they got some new stuff on here. Lots of berry-ish things, but I want a Sev, which I always want. Alright, let me order you. Hi, can I have the grilled chicken avocado BLT?
Half or whole?
The whole.
BLT, anything else?
Does it come with chips and a drink?
The drink is an add-on, but it do come with chips.
Okay. Do you guys have? No, I got water. Nope. Do you guys have the kitchen sink cookie?
No. We got chocolate chip and oatmeal.
I'll have a chocolate chip cookie, please.
Chocolate chip cookie.
Mhm.
Anything else?
No, that's it. Thank you.
You can run to the window.
Okay. I love Panera, but they're so freaking expensive. Wait, let's just wait. Let me get my little eating out envelope because we know it's about to be like $20, even though I didn't get a drink. But they're quality. I enjoy the food, so it is what it is. I don't even know how much money I have left at eating out, you guys. How much is it? $15.72? $16.72. Almost $20 for a sandwich, baby, and a cookie. It's all good. $16.72. $17. $17. No, I'm gonna have to find another place to look. All the groceries I bought yesterday were $21. Thank you. I gotta buy some bread and make my own avocado sandwich. $3 and change. So now in household, eating out, I still got 10. No, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, $38, and the change I determined to drop. That's not bad, but we only got one more week. Maybe I will attempt to not eat out this week so I can save this money so we can put it to our big payback, kill a bill fund, or to a little panda challenge. Either way, I'm gonna sit and enjoy my food. Could y'all imagine what it would have been if I got the drink? Sheesh. Freaking sad. Now, I do love Panera, but they are not a McDonald's. Thank you. My cookie's in there? Alright, thank you. Is there a receipt? Did you give me a receipt? No, don't. I need to get my Fetch rewards. Thank you. I think I did get a receipt because this looks vaguely familiar. Oh my god, y'all. Yeah, I do love my Panera, but it is expensive to eat here. Okay? Expensive to eat here. But what I'm gonna do is go over to the JCPenney parking lot, which usually does not have like a ton of people in it. I pray JCPenney isn't going out of business because I don't want anybody to lose their jobs. But I'm going to go over there. There's actually a decent amount of people over here in JCPenney, but they have a bigger parking lot, so I can park towards the back and nobody in my business. You're a liar. This thing is telling me that. Y'all, the phone is acting up. It's like it's getting hot, even though right now it's super overcast. Like it's about to rain out here, and I'm not starving. So what I might do is I think I'm gonna eat my cookie. I'm gonna eat my cookie on the way, just so I have something to nibble on. Now it is a relatively freaking big cookie, so yeah, it's a lot of money, I guess. But I'm gonna eat my cookie on the way home, and when I get there, I'll show y'all what I got. I pretty much showed y'all in the vlog what I got, so it should be a very quick, beautiful people. We're back home. If the hair is a little disheveled, I had the windows open, so that's what it is. Let me show you really quickly what I got at Ulta, which I think I showed most of it to you. Love my Camille. Got a smaller version of the one I already have. It's not gonna last the 2 months the last one did. It usually lasts about a month and a half, but that's okay. And then Camille hooked me up with, I already knew that Essence had really inexpensive eye mascara, because the one I'm getting rid of is from Essence, except I bought that one online at Amazon. And so this was also $4.99 in the store, and the one I had was not waterproof. And this one is Dramatic Falsy Lash Effects. The other one I have is just Falsy Lash Effects, and it's not waterproof. So I'm excited to give this one a try. I do like the other one, so it should be fine. And then she found me this $3 e.l.f. lip lacquer. Decent amount in there. Looks like I'm gonna like the doe foot applicator inside. So happy with that. And I just put some of the one I already have because, baby, we're gonna use this till there's no more left in there. There's basically no more, but till we get all of it off the applicator. I'm that girl. Yeah, it's like that. And then I went to Five Below. So I got myself a Scrub Mommy, and I have a Scrub Daddy, and it's getting really old. It's probably time for me to throw it away. And I wanted to see what the Scrub Mommy was like because I already have a Scrub Daddy. And then the only other things I got were the weights. I got some 8-pound weights. I'm so excited. These do feel like 8 pounds. So at least I don't know what I was talking about. So I got some 8-pound weights. Now I have 2. I don't even know where my 2s are. I have 3s. I have 5s. And now I have 8. Yeah, let's work. Because sometimes they'll be like, pick up your 8 pounds. I'm like, bro, I don't got 8 pounds. And when I'm working my legs, which are bigger muscles, I like to have 8. I eventually would like to get like a whole bar and some weights on the side, but one thing at a time, okay? And then y'all know I got my Panera. That's basically a very short vlog. I'm back in the house, to be honest. I think this is the end of the vlog. Stop lying. It's almost 6 o'clock. I'm ready to just spend the rest of my evening chillaxing. I have food to eat. I'm going to find something to watch. I do want to work on my January calendar, but I don't know if this is the day for it because I know myself and I get most of my productive work done in the morning. But I will scan receipts because scanning receipts don't take no brain power at all, and I've been putting that off. My poor friend, she's pregnant and struggling. You know, hang in there, girl. Hang in there, girl. I know it's dark, but I hope you guys can see the calendar that I've been working on like the whole evening while listening to YouTube. And I made a little color coding chart. And I can't wait to add like actual cleaning days. I'm trying to be a little bit more productive. It's really small right now, but that's pretty much what a week is looking like. Trying to make time for reading. Now everything is not on here, and some of the stretching and the toning I think I want to try and do in the morning so I can have my evenings free, because on these evenings where I don't have Zumba, I would like to like do something with friends, hang out with my nieces, or do a Skillshare class, like make time for things that I really want to do. It's about to be 12 o'clock in the morning and I have work, so yeah, y'all. Have a good night. Jay brought a whole bunch of fruit yesterday, which I love for us. Y'all see my potatoes growing eyes? I'm just going to put them in the oven, I think, and make some baked potatoes. Another watermelon. More watermelon. Yeah. Good morning, good people. I don't usually go into the week, but it's Tuesday. I've got my dental work to go to. I actually need to get in the car right now because I feel like I'm going to be late. But car is warming up. About to get a move on. My appointment's at 8:30 and it's 8:14. Okay, and the place is like 20 minutes. So I don't really have time to talk to y'all. I just wanted to come and say, hey, it was a nice surprise. Jay brought home all that fruit. He cut up the watermelon. So fruit will not be a problem this week. And I was going to try to put the chicken on the grill later today, but it is raining and I think it's supposed to start thunderstorming later, so we're going to try it in the oven again. What else? So the moisturizer that I bought was dated 3/2. So technically, that bigger moisturizer lasts me almost 3 months because 3 to 1, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6. Because if I had made it to 6/2, it would have been 3 months. So and we're not that far from 6/2 is what I'm saying. So I did buy the smaller one, but I'm going to watch in my Ulta sales and see that that I check on like when they have discounts, because the time I got in that bigger bottle they were 25% off or something like that. So I need to keep an eye out and grab it when I can, because my moisturizer I'm always going to use. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to come back, I'm going to go to the dentist, go to work, I'm going to try to list. So I will probably maybe show a clip or two of me listing these items that I took out like last week, and I really need to do it because we really need to start having some source of income, because I have it in my head that I really don't want to find a part-time job. I like the me time I have. I like my Zumba after work. I don't want to have to be trying to work around my schedule, but we'll see. God may have another plan. Anyway, y'all, have a wonderful, blessed day. All right, babes. We are leaving the dentist office now. That went really quickly. I had an 8:30. I got here a little late. 8:35. 8:37 is when I clocked in, logged in. And it's 9:40? No, 9:22. New tooth. And it looks like a real tooth. Now we just need to pay for it. And I love that my lady. I hope I get her again. She was so sweet. So I'll talk to y'all later. Okay, good people, I am back home, about to go inside and get ready to do some work. Another thing I forgot to mention is I have no Novocaine. So when they went to take the prosthetic, not the prosthetic, when they went to take the temporary one out, it was a little harder to pull. At least she seemed like she was having some problems. So she was like, we can put some Novocaine for you if you're feeling too much pain. But I feel like it was the gum that was giving me like a little irritation. So I was like, go girl, because I have a really decent tolerance for pain. She eventually got it out, and then when they put it in, I didn't even know she put it in. And then eventually the doctor came and he like put like I guess some cement stuff on it so it won't move. It feels really good. I don't feel it at all, actually. That's how I know it feels good. And she said not to eat for 30 minutes, but y'all know I'm not a morning eater anyway. But that's how the dentist went. That's over. I'm so happy. That was such a good process. They're so sweet there. And they gave me a new outlook on dental work. I love them as people. I hate the price. So now we got to keep saving to, pay off the dental bill. But I am working from home. Happy Wednesday, y'all. Happy Wednesday, beautiful people. I'm so excited, and I was not excited the last time we talked about this, but I'm finally excited. And I'm just here for my quick testimony, because when God does not want you to do something, I need to learn not to be mad about it, that he's just making a different kind of way, right? So I think I told y'all how I was feeling when I left Lowe's the other day and the car didn't go through, and I was just like, forget it with the fridge. I'm not going to do it. Then after sitting down and talking it out, like I told you, I was fine. But then yesterday while I was working from home, I was praying to the Lord this morning. I was like, Lord, what should I do? Just give me some signs, or, let me know. Because yesterday while working from home, I was talking to my friend Lisa, and she is the one who gave me the money for the fridge. And I was telling her I felt bad that I couldn't get all these appliances, how much the thing was. She's like, girl, just get the fridge. Just get the fridge and do what you can. It's fine. We just, that was a place that clearly was going out of business, and that's why the prices look so good. Get the appliances you need. So I felt better on that front. So then I kind of like started looking at other things, and I realized that I could save myself $50 on Holloway because Georgia Power has a free pickup service for refrigerators. Y'all, I did not know that. And I was like, oh my God, this is so great. Like, that's $50 back in my pocket. And I was like, cool. Like, when I think I really am going to go get this fridge. because I can save $50. And $50 may not seem like a lot, but there is a $30 delivery fee. That's $80 now because they use an outside company. So I was like, cool. And I didn't have to ask my dad, which I don't mind asking him, but he's older. I don't want him hauling off stuff. And I know Jay would help him, but I just didn't want to go through all of that. Not when I can have somebody come pick it up for free. And so there's that. And so that was like one thing. And then I was like, okay, well, let me call Synchrony Bank and see what happened with the application. Was it because my account was on freeze? Was it be something else? Y'all, I tried to call Synchrony Bank about 3 times. The first time it hung up on me. The second time it hung up on me. And then the third time it was like someone picked it up but didn't. And then eventually it just hung up on me. I was like, you know what, Lord, I'm going to take that as a sign like you're like, Tara, you don't need this card. Which is a card I didn't even really want. So I was just pissed that if you're going to dig me, you're going to give me the card. But I was like, you know what? This is just a card I don't need. And I think the lesson in it was the Lord was like, what you were trying to do on Sunday or whatever I was going to buy it, or Monday, whatever day that was you were going to try to put a fridge and a stove on a card and then pay off additional money that you don't really have money for. And that is not a good stewardship of your money. Then he was like, okay, and then you were going to try and just buy the stove and still put it on that card or whatever, but you weren't getting the good vibes. The intuition wasn't there for it because that's not what I wanted for you right now. When I tell y'all, I went into Lowe's just now, was talking to this lady. She was so cute. She was so cool. She ended up getting the same fridge as mine, although because I'm going to talk her up. I should be a salesperson, okay? But she wanted the same type of fridge, but a different one. They unfortunately didn't have hers, the kind they had in stock. So she ended up having to get the one I got. And then her car was giving her neither near or there. She was cool. So I was talking to her for a while. The line was long, waiting for people. I guess today was kind of like the last day to get the sale. So everybody was coming in. Y'all, I got with Marsha today and I said to her, hey, I really want to give Krista, the girl who was helping me all weekend, the credit because she really put in work. And she's like, that's fine. And eventually some guy came over, gave us Krista's number so that the sale would go on to Krista. I feel better about it. Big value of mine is fairness. The girl was there on the morning, the evening, she helped me. So I was like, please give her the credit towards the sale. I don't know if they get commission. She just says that they do get, like, if their total of sales is up to something at the end of the month, then they get something. And I want this to go to her total of sales. And so they did that for me. Y'all get this. So the fridge I wanted was $10.99. Okay, or this fridge I settled on was $10.99. And I saw the signs that were like, oh, if you buy more, get more. So if you spend like so-and-so, you get money off. So I said to Marsha, I said, hey, Marsha, do you have to actually buy more than one appliance to get this? She was like, no. As long as the amount is over the amount you're supposed to spend, you can get that. She was like, so you'll be getting $100 off this fridge. I was like, huh? Because when she rang it up, it didn't ring up with $100 off. And I don't think when Krista rang it up on Sunday, it was giving me $100 off either. I was like, look at God. And so she just was like $9.99. And lucky enough, a supervisor was standing right next to us at the next register. She's like, let me get your supervisory thing. She scans the supervisory thing. Boom. All of a sudden, the $10.99 fridge is now $9.99. She's like, do you want pickup delivery? I was like, I want free delivery. She's like, it's not free, blah, blah. She tells me the $29.99 thing. She was like, you want Holloway? I was like, no, I'm just going to schedule it through Georgia Power. Yo, the bill went from when Krista gave me the Sunday quote, it was $12.80 something. Today I paid $11.30 for my fridge. Nobody can tell me God isn't good. Nobody can and I could have just pushed, or I could have just ignored my intuition or the feeling I was having on Sunday and been like, I got that, I could just pay it. But I saved myself $150, or the Lord saved me $150. However you want to look at it, $150 was saved. And I had to come and tell y'all, sometimes when things are not running your way, maybe it's not for you. Maybe it's not for you right now. Maybe this is not the person that you're supposed to do it with. Maybe this is somebody else will get you together. Maybe that's just what it is. But y'all, I am so grateful. On Sunday, I was not this excited. Today, I'm excited because I feel like I got a good deal on a good fridge. It's 29.1 cubic. I am I in need of that much space? Probably not. It's probably going to stick out like a sore thumb in my kitchen. But I am grateful to have a new fridge on the way. It gets delivered on Sunday. So y'all know y'all going to see that in the vlog. It's coming! Okay, I'm excited. I said that. And then I'm going to go online and schedule a pickup for the Monday because I work from home. And I'm scheduled to pick up for the Monday of my old fridge. So I have time to have my food cold in the other fridge and then unpack everything. I'm so excited. I think y'all going to see a new fridge restocking video. We on a budget though. I have some containers and stuff already, but I'm so excited. Like, y'all, I just have to tell y'all. I feel like the last clip was going to be like me being kind of, and when I worked on my calendar and stuff. But this clip, your girl is so excited. She's getting a new fridge. So excited. So excited. And 4th of July is around the corner, like a month away at this point, pretty much. So I will be saving up. I'm trying to save for a lot, y'all. I'm trying to pay off that tooth bill, but I'm also going to try to save for a stove because then I could go 4th of July and see what kind of deals they have on stoves. And if not, then, and that doesn't work out, Labor Day is coming too in September. So I'll just keep on saving. And maybe I'll be able to get a stove and a microwave at that time. But I'm so excited because instead of leaving me with just like $100 something left in the money she gave me, I will have almost $400 left. Or, yeah. Yes. And I put it on my credit card, my Quicksilver card, because I do believe I checked and I get 4% back on that. So I'll be getting a little money back from the money I spent. So that's also wonderful. Yeah, I just had to tell y'all. This is a little quick talk. It wasn't that quick, but I'm happy, y'all. I hope you're having a wonderful day. This vlog done went into the whole week, child. I don't even know which part y'all gonna see when. But I'm so happy. Thank you so much for rocking with me this week. I hope to see you next weekend when we're getting our new fridge. Love you, mean it. Bye.